Okay, so welcome along to the Emilia-Romagna Sprint here at Imola. It's 10 laps here at the Autodromo Enzo Edino Ferrari. You see Eagle starting P4 there after an incident in qualifying. And let's see what the Ferrari will be able to do to start this race and finish this race. It's a sprint race, 10 laps around Imola. Small guy, go ahead and cue the lights. The CC limit is 10, 15, 20. 10, 15, 20 is the CC limit. 5 lights on ahead of the drivers here for the Emilia-Romagna Sprint. It's lights out and away we go. And Jam does get a brilliant start. Tyler starts in P2 and he's trying to get alongside of the McLaren and it hasn't pulled off for him. As we go into turn 1, it's a massive lag fest here into Imola. You can see the Alpine trying to apply the pressure to the McLaren, but the McLaren of James Rigby maintains his lead, but not for long, I believe, because Oiskry has dropped down massively. You can see Tyler Boy putting on immense pressure on that McLaren as they go through turn 7 at Toza, and here they come. Tyler Boy is into the lead. He is into the lead. He's going off the inside at turn 7. James Rigby has dropped to 2nd. Never mind, I believe he actually might drop to 3rd because the Ferrari of Eagle is getting involved in the mix as well as they go through Piratella now, turn 8, and they'll head down the hill towards Occomerali. Tyler Boy is still in the lead. James Rigby trying to fight back. He hasn't got the move and he hasn't got the pace to do so. Tyler Boy still leads. Eagle trying to put on pressure on the McLaren as well as they go through Variante Alta for the first time out of 10 times. You can see James Rigby actually gets a much stronger exit, and Tyler has dropped into 3rd place. Tyler's dropped to 3rd, James back up to 1st place, and Eagle now up into 2nd. Tyler Boy tries to go off the inside of the Spaniard, and Oiskry trying to apply pressure on his teammate as well. So it's a massive, chaotic start here at Imola, but James Rigby for the sprint will lead the first lap ahead of Eagle. Then it's Tyler, then Ois, Arati, Chapman, Danny, Trident, Cardo, Trojas, then Eli, and then I believe that's it.
But it was Basil with an immense send going down into about turn 8 there, down in the hairpin, up the inside of James Rigby, but he just managed to scrap it back to James Rigby, and look, they are all gaggling up behind this bloody McLaren, all trying to go for it. Basil goes for the same move there, goes a little bit wide, it looks like he's going to have a little bit of CC limit. Quack's already on 5. Whoever the fuck that is, I don't know who that is, but he's on the 7. Quack's on the 6 now. These CCs going very, very strange indeed. Dino's out of the Grand Prix, unfortunately. Jam holding up absolutely everyone in that McLaren. Dibsot will be absolutely loving this in the pit garage as we see again the Ferrari in an Alpine sandwich going into the chicane there where Charles Leclerc crashed in real life. And it looks like Badler's going to have a little bit of a go at the McLaren. Is going to get very, very touch and go. Very interesting. Going into the final set of corners, it looks like the Alpine is just going to have an edge. Both Alpines. I'm gonna
say this. The CC limit has been bumped up by 5, so it's now 15. What's it called? Yeah, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, it's been bumped up.
Jam currently in P1 in that McLaren. Then it's Bazza in P2, Ois P3, Eagle P4. Chapman up in P5. He's had a tremendous start in the Red Bull, and he's going to apply pressure to, I believe that's Eagle. He's quite far behind, 2.1 seconds behind, but he's going to have that clean air to push for the 4 front runners. We've seen it before and we'll see it again. It's Jam, Bazza, Ois and Eagle all battling for the race win. Albeit a sprint race, they're all really, really going for it. Fighting hammer and tong, and it looks like James Rigby is just about pulled away.
Yeah, so James Rigby is actually putting a bit of a gap ahead of the 2 Alpines and the Ferrari, but I believe Tyler Boy is actually still ahead of his teammate. Tyler, no, he's not. He is ahead of his teammate. Ois, he's up in P2. James Rigby breaks on the grass a little bit, has to cut the curb, and Tyler's gone a bit deep, and he's now allowed his teammate Ois to retake P2 and go on to chase after James Rigby. Eagle trying to apply the pressure on the 2nd Alpine to Tyler. Here he goes, trying to push him off the track. He goes down the inside, and Tyler makes a mistake, and he drops down to P4. Chapman will now be licking his lips ahead of this battle as he tries to chase after the Alpine, but Eagle roaring on is being roared on by the crowd at the moment. He's down up into P3, and James Rigby still leads ahead of Oiskry by 2/10. Then it's Eagle. Tyler dropped to 2nd, or to 4th, sorry. And it's Chapman and Arati. Danny, who the fuck is the safety car? Who the hell is on the safety car?
Oh, that's blood. I bet that's Dino.
Okay, watch it. But is he driving? I don't think he's in the game though. Oh, he is in the game.
Yeah, someone's nabbed the safety car.
Who is it? Can you see?
I have no idea. I can't spectate. I'm going through everyone spectating.
Alright.
Oh, it's Boneless Pizza. Who the fuck's
that? Who
the
fuck? Oh, it's Randy. Okay, ban. 21 bone. Alright. It's fine. And then I'm gonna go ahead and select the server. So James Rigby is still leading. Not by much though, because you can see, oh, he's made a bit of a mistake. He's made a mistake, and now the two cars behind him of Eagle and Ois are now putting on piles of pressure on this McLaren. Can he cope with the pressure? As it's now going to be nearly 3 abreast as they enter Ravazza. Oiskry putting on more pressure than Eagle's putting on Ois. So Oiskry definitely going on a charge here at Imola in the sprint, trying to extend his championship lead ahead of Eagle as they now cross the the line and start another lap. Lap 5 of 10, halfway done with the sprint. We're a 10th up. Or sorry, James is a 10th ahead of Ois, and it's still Eagle in P3. He's lost a couple tenths, and I believe he's cut the corner there. He has cut the corner, and I believe Oiskry is now side by side with him as they enter the Villeneuve chicane. Who will come out ahead of this fight as they enter Toza? James goes a little bit wide, brakes heavily, and is going to force Oiskry the long way around. Oiskry still fighting this as hard as he can. Meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and spectate a battle happening at the back with Arati and Danny. So Arati and Danny, for Alfa Romeo and Haas, you can see Danny trying to apply pressure on the Red Bull ahead of him. That is Chapman. Chapman now has to do a little bit more defensive work than offensive work, and he's not doing a really good job about that because he's just gone wide. It has now led Danny up into P5. Chapman tries to fight it back. He goes deep, and I believe he's gotten a corner kick. Yes, he is. And we're gonna go ahead and do a CC status update. Jam 10, Chapman 12, Dutch Tuber 7, Matsky 1, Ois 12, Quag 14, Baza 12, Eagle 3. That's it, really. Alright,
oh,
so...
I do hate to interrupt, but Ois has proceeded to set at 12.8.
Jesus Christ. Dude, track record.
Not only a race lap record, but a bloody normal track record. That's a rapid lap. I don't know where he's found that. But for some reason, all four, it's a three-way scrap for the lead currently. I don't know where's Baza gone?
Baza's dropped off massively.
Someone's missing.
No, Baza's dropped off massively.
Yeah. That's really weird.
Awkward for Tyler. He had a good start to the sprint. As it progressed, though, it has seemed to be get more difficult for the Alpine. Maybe tire wear.
Oh, sorry, again, I hate to interrupt, but Ois has just taken the lead. James Ruby gone a little bit wide in that McLaren as they come up to, I have no idea what the corner names are.
Oh, James gone wide as Eagle. They both gone wide, and now Oiskry has a brilliant opportunity to take the lead of the Grand Prix. They're going to go wheel to wheel into Variante out there. James defends really brilliantly, and he's still ahead of the Alpine. Ferrari, Tifosi fans roaring Eagle on as he tries to get this race win and prove that he still can fight for this championship. And you can see Oiskry trying to force his way around the outside at Ravazza. I believe he's done it. He has done it. On my screen, it's very laggy, but it could just so slightly see Oiskry is leading.
He's in the lead.
Oh, never mind.
But Ois is scrapping back. They're going to go side by side. It's going to be 3 wide on my screen. Going into the first corner. Goes all 3 wide. Ois has just got the edge there. Eagle trying to scrap back. They are all inside each other. Eagle currently... Pause.
Okay, so Quag, what's it called? Quag, you have been given a 5-second time penalty. Excessive corner cutting. Trident.
Where's someone from?
Trident, you have been given a 5-second time penalty. Excessive corner cutting. Yeah.
Okay, apparently someone spun, but I don't know who and I don't know why. And I don't know where.
Bruh. I think it's Eli. Might be that X.
I'll have a little look. I'm having a look at the spectator camera, right?
Okay.
Oh, well, Matthews is
they're approaching what's it called, lapped cars, I believe. Oh, I just realized that what's it called, Jam and Chapman, they have to be careful. They get 1 more CC, and that'll be a 5-sec penalty for both of them. Jam's actually dropped to 3rd. You can see Oiskry is still leading the Grand Prix, but he's gone very wide indeed. So Ois has gone wide. Here's the Ferrari now up into 2nd place, and he's getting a good slipstream of the Alpine ahead of him. He's now going to be side by side with him, and he goes into the lead. Oiskry's made a mistake. They exit the final corner. Ferrari here at the sprint to Imola have taken the lead, and the crowd were absolutely wild here as they go through to Tamburello chicane. Eagle makes another mistake, and Oiskry now puts the pressure back on him as he goes through the Villeneuve chicane at turns 5 and 6. Who's leading out in this fight? I believe Oiskry is, and look at Jam in the background. Jam's trying to fight.
In the way, I believe that, I don't know who
blue flags, Batsky, blue flags. Yeah. Alright, they're now through. I believe it's going to be 3 abreast as they enter Piratella turn A. Here they go. It is going to be 3 abreast as they go through. And brilliant racing. Eagle gets forced off the track a little bit. And, Quag, you now have a drive-through penalty. Excessive corner cutting. Cardo, 5-second time penalty. Excessive corner cutting.
Oh, someone's spun.
Who spun?
That's the AlphaTauri Maxki.
Oh,
Maxi
Matsky's had a spin.
Well, oh, there's no one in the car. I think he might have left. I'm gonna have to fling
Oh,
those.
Chapman has actually dropped down to 7th place. He was running in 5th. Is now up in 7th. Remember that the first 8 positions will be rewarded points at the sprint. Alright, we're now on to the penultimate lap of the Grand Prix, and I believe it is still Eagle who's leading. I believe it might be. Oh!
Ooh,
Chapman says, "Whoa, glitched." What?
Oh, he's out!
What's up with Chapman?
Out.
Oh, what's up with him? He's parked at the side of the road.
Invis.
Oh, Invis. Oh.
Keep going, mate.
Keep going. Just keep it going.
Chapman's out.
No, well,
no,
he's still driving.
He's out of contention.
Oh, well. And he's also got a 5-sec pen.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Chapman, it was all going so well, and he's fucked it again. The Red Bull team can't be happy with that.
Quag says he's gonna serve.
Yeah, sure. I don't know why.
His drive-through. Alright, make sure he doesn't
yeah,
speed. Oh, he's gonna serve it on the final lap. He's gonna serve it on the final lap.
Does it
Alright.
make a difference?
Alright, Eagle, on my screen, is still leading as they enter Varianta Alta. Remember, Eagle started P4. I believe Eagle is actually building a gap, and you can see he does not have a lot of corner cuts, so he can push as hard as he wants. Never mind, he actually has 12 corner cuts. Okay. Alright then, this is it. 1 lap to go here at the Emilia-Romagna Sprint, and we're here rounding the final corner to start the final lap of this Grand Prix. Oiskry's dropped all the way down to 3rd. James Rigby's now 2nd, but remember he does have a 5-sec penalty. No, never mind. Jam doesn't. Jam doesn't have a 5-sec. So the gap is now an astonishing 8 tenths out in front for Eagle. He just has to maintain his lead, maintain this gap, and he will win another Grand Prix here in F1RC, and it'll be a most spectacular and special one for Eagle. And you can see Oiskry applying pressure on that McLaren. So here they go into Toza, turn 7. Oiskry up the inside. Quack says he's serving his drive-through, and Oiskry is now up into 2nd place.
Coming through these final corners,
Baza 5-sec. Oh no! Oh, Ois 5-sec penalty. Baza 5-sec penalty.
So now it's all down to Eagle. Ois may miss, and Ois may hit. This is going to be the most incredible end to a sprint race as you might see.
It is going to be an incredible end to a sprint race. Eagle, I don't think
Jam is 1 cc away. What is Eagle looking like? Eagle's fine. Eagle's sound.
Eagle's going to do it.
Jam. He's just got to take it home.
Alright.
Yeah, Jam's back up there. Ois goes a little bit wide. See what Eagle can do.
For the 2nd time here in F1RC.
A grid penalty. The Ferrari team are in raptures. The Imola is in raptures. Fantastic stuff from
Eagle from P4 on the grid wins the Emilia-Romagna sprint here.
Well, very, very, very good from Eagle. He showed the FIA. Fair enough.
Go home, mate. I mean, I don't know why you're telling me. Oh, oh, by the way, you don't get any points for the fastest lap. In a sprint, you don't get points for a fastest lap.
Very nice. Well,
so also always has a 5-sec penalty. Oh, he's left. Okay. All right, let me take a screenshot of this.
I'll take the screenshot. It's fine.
Yeah. Sprint.
Take a screenshot. CC's yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Sprint race result. Okay. And then now we shut down.
I'm gonna restart my PC.
Okay. Alright, so let me go ahead and I'm gonna shut down the server, rejoin it, get on the grid, and what's it called? This is the what's it called? This is the grid. So it is Eagle, then Jam, then Tyler, then Ois. Yeah. No. It's Ois, then Tyler, then Danny, then Arati, then what's it called? Trident. No, Trident had a penalty. So Trident, and then what's it called? No, so then it'll be Cardo. No, never mind. So it'll actually be Chapman then. So Chapman, and then Trident, then Cardo, then Quag, then Dutch, then Matsky. Okay.
I've returned.
Alright. So now a memes channel has been created. Oisk is 5th.
Yeah, keep that.
I'm gonna... Oh, okay. Alright, I'm gonna rejoin. Oh, I believe Oisk will be 5th. No, he's not. Yeah, he will be. Never mind, he will be 5th. Okay. Oisk will be 5th.
You just say Oisk?
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough.
Alright, so this is now the main race. Oh.
Is my mic quality worse or better?
It's